going to interview the big guy, Joe Biden, about the cocaine that was found in the White House. But first, let's get into a little bit of background. While I'm doing that, if you could hit the like, subscribe button, hit all the buttons, just whatever's there, that'd be great. To boil this down, on July 2nd, 2023, some jackass left his cocaine at the White House and it was discovered by Secret Service. This resulted in the Secret Service temporarily evacuating the building. The location where the Secret Service discovered the cocaine was a little sketchy at first. Early reporting was that they found the cocaine in the residential library. Then they weren't quite sure where they found it, and they finally settled on the discovery being in the West Wing, where the staffers work. Early reports also mentioned that Hunter Biden was at the White House. Shortly after the reports of Hunter Biden being at the White House surfaced, the location where the cocaine was discovered gradually started to move away from the residence. Frankly, I don't find it that surprising that there was cocaine in the White House. I'm sure this isn't the first time. I'm sure it won't be the last time. What's baffling is that a week's gone by and we still don't know who put it there. It's not like they found it in a toilet stall at a truck stop. They found it at the White House, which is the most secure building in the world. Now, as I mentioned, we are going to interview the big guy, President Joe Biden. I don't plan to ask him a single question about who brought the cocaine into the White House. I'm primarily going to focus on the Hunter Biden angle because I know it'll piss him off and that's far more amusing. So without further ado, let's bring on the big guy. Hello, Mr. President. I know you need to get ready for one of your daily naps, so I'm going to jump right into the questions. How do you feel about the fact that one of your staff members or potentially one of your family members may have brought cocaine into the White House?
Hey, what's the big deal? It's just a little coke.
That is true, Mr. President, but it's also a highly illegal substance. How do you feel about all the people who suspect that your son Hunter is the one that brought the cocaine into the White House?
Come on, man, that's insane. Hunter would never do anything like that.
Well, actually, Mr. President, it seems that he would. He has a history of using illegal substances such as crack cocaine. He also just took a plea deal on a federal gun charge. On top of that, he was found guilty of not paying his fair share by evading his taxes. If you add up everything he's done, his reputation's about as clean as the hookers he was using as write-offs.
Listen, I asked him. He looked me in the eyes and he assured me that it wasn't him. And I believe him. Even if he was lying, I'd still believe him.
Did you say that even if he was lying, you would still believe him?
You know what? This is a bunch of malarkey. This is my last media wedge media. What? I'm done.
Well, that certainly didn't take long, but somehow I'm not that surprised the walkaway Joe just bailed out on the interview. I'm just going to continue on with a few more points before I wrap this up. This is complete speculation, but I would be willing to guarantee that the Secret Service knows exactly who put that cocaine there, and they knew almost immediately after they found it. Whoever it belongs to is probably important enough that the Biden administration really doesn't want the American people to know who it is. But like I said, this probably isn't the first cocaine that's been in the White House, and frankly, it's probably not the worst thing to ever happen in the White House. So as the old adage goes, the cover-up's worse than the crime. Why not just come out with it and say who brought the cocaine into the White House? Even if it was Hunter Biden, is anyone really going to be surprised? It'd probably blow over in a couple days. Mr. President, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here. This is the president. Are you ready to start the interview?
Well, sir, I'm pretty sure the interview's over.
Oh, good. I hope it went well.
So apparently he forgot that he cut the interview short. I probably could have had some fun screwing with him a little bit, but I think this segment's running a little long. So to wrap this up, I get the feeling we'll never know who brought cocaine into the White House. If it was a low-level staffer, we would have known that day. It's probably somebody reasonably high up in the administration that they feel the need to protect, or it's a family member, in which case the American people will never find out.